What the feeling?
Because I heard something recently, and it saddened my heart. The day that I met you in the bathroom, God knows that I just finished praying. I was feeling so much pain, and what I really intended to do was to give you like a piece of my mind about what I heard. That you and Adebola had a discussion, and you told her about the fact that I have been 5 years in my relationship, and I'm acting this way. If I remember correctly, what I was told, that I'm acting like a pregnant woman, and I know fully well that she will follow me anytime I go to the room, and that I keep on doing that. And
I'm sorry, that you are acting like a pregnant woman.
Yes.
And this is what I said.
Yes, that's what I heard that you said. And that, what was the other thing that really pissed me off? That I don't even care that the fact that I don't have a degree, and my girl is still with me. I'm still...
That you don't have a degree? I said all this?
Yes.
Go on.
It's been 5 years and I don't have a degree, and my girl is still with me, and I don't even appreciate that fact.
Okay.
So the reason why you have this much information is because about me is because I trust you, and for you to be using that information, you know, against me with somebody else that doesn't even know squat about me, really killed me inside. It killed me. I struggle to sleep every night. That's why I go to bed early, you know. So that's the reason why I basically wanted to talk to you.
Apart from the discussions that I had with you concerning anything concerning you, one thing that I never do and I will never do is to backbite behind anybody or say anything other than what I know about the person. Now, first of all, what I said about you, and not even said about you, was, one, Tolu, what I explained to you, which I remember I advised you when we spoke about this earlier. I said, okay, Tolu, if you as a person now know that you have been dating this person for thus long, this person obviously has been with you through thick and thin, has been with you through, I mean, you didn't give me details about yourself, but you gave me a clear picture of, okay, fine. When other people were more or less discouraged and not interested, she stuck around. That if you were this girl and through all this she still hung around, it means for you, you should hold a certain level of value to that relationship. So you should not let this, as Yetunde, be an issue. Yetunde is a woman. Any woman that is craving attention will do almost anything to get your attention. Because even before any of this, Debola had mentioned something to me. She had said that she's suspecting something is going on from someone, that there's a feeling going on with someone, and it's like that person might be getting the wrong impression. So she doesn't want to say anything about it, but she just hopes that the person is being careful not to portray the wrong emotion. I said, what does she mean? This was even long before, this was before we even spoke. I said, what does she mean? Who is she talking about? I said, who? She didn't tell me. It was afterwards when I noticed the way she was getting close to you. I said, so maybe she's talking about Tolu. I would watch to be sure. I wasn't sure. She didn't give me a name, so I didn't say anything. Now, when she had said that, and she said something about, it's like the person seems to be giving that person a wrong impression about feelings. Obviously, she had had some kind of discussion with Debola. Do you understand? That she had that discussion with Debola, I am almost sure that between Debola and probably Rhoda is probably a part of that conversation. How anything went out of context, in the terms of mentioning anything about degree or not having a degree, I'll repeat it, I never said you don't have a degree. I said, Debola, see, Tolu cannot be bothering or worrying himself about Yetunde passing across the wrong information if he himself is not having feelings for her. Now, what Debola now said was that, isn't it contradictory that someone is saying that he has been in a relationship for 5 years, but yet the person that's Yetunde is saying and confirming that Tolu also confirmed that he had feelings for her. And she asked me, did Tolu tell you that he said he had feelings for her? I said, well, Tolu did not say outrightly that he had feelings for her. He told me that she said that she said she had feelings for her. And they needed to, whether they knew that nothing could come of it. He did not directly tell me, yes, he had feelings for her. And when I even heard about this, it was Yetunde that called me and spoke with me and confided in me. Now, having that kind of conversation with someone, I didn't know if she had spoken with anyone. I did not want to be responsible for, say, I'm talking with third parties, fourth parties. I didn't want that. So when she told me, the first person I wanted to tell to be on his guard, as any normal guy, I believe, and I would always believe, if I have there's a common ground that we can meet on and I can say, look, you're a guy, I'm a guy. I think this is how you should handle this. If I had my way, I nearly wanted to just call you out and literally beg you, please, I don't want this girl to have an idea. You notice the way she walked out of the room that day. She didn't look at me, she didn't talk to me. She didn't talk to me that evening. It was only yesterday. It was only yesterday evening, or was it this morning, that she asked me. Well, she didn't ask me, she started the conversation, then she now asked me something about what's wrong with Tolu. What do you mean? How do you mean what's wrong with Tolu? She said, I don't know, that he has been acting funny of late. What? Abi, did I tell him about our conversation? And I said, no. The worst thing you can tell a woman that tells you outrightly she has feelings for you is that I don't have feelings for you. Especially an emotional one. That's the worst thing. And that's the one thing I wanted you not to do. So this thing of them saying that I said you don't have a degree, God is my witness. See, if I want to tell you I said something, I'll tell you I said this is what it is. You don't have a degree. That's the stupidest thing to say. On elimination night, what was supposed to happen? Well, not what was supposed to happen. I mean, what happened at the end of the day? I chose to save who I wanted to save. You chose to save who you wanted to save. You pretty much had an idea of who I was going to save. And for me, as a guy, I just felt it was really natural that probably that was who you were going to save. But you didn't. I was shocked. Same with Lindsey. Yeah. You wrote one name first, then you wrote another. I can't tell you what to do. So it has happened. Lindsey, I'm not there today, but I am happy every day that she was here long enough for me to meet her, to know her. To know that in as much as she's out there, whatever she's doing, I'm on her mind, she's on my mind. Every single day. When I had that conversation with Debola, I had that conversation with Debola alone. There are only two people I can tell you that will probably have tried to listen on our conversation. Josilia, who I don't send from here to Adam. I can tell it to her face any time of the day, even when I wake up from sleep. And
I wasn't necessarily worried about Yetunde. I was mad.
Tolu, if you see the look you have on your face all the time.
The truth is, I was mad because I hate being ridiculed. You know, she painted a picture that did not exist. I was angry.
Tolu, she's a woman.
You understand? I was angry because, number one, apart from the fact that I would never even have any feelings for someone of her character. Mm-hmm. You understand? Maybe pushing her away isn't necessarily the thing, but I think emphatically I need to still stress that if you have any idea that I have the slightest inkling of feeling for you, I really don't.
I'm not going to even let it.
What the feeling?